Hey guys, how's it going? So I figured I'd come on here and make another video. I did record a daily rant earlier today and figured I would kind of extrapolate more because I don't think 51 minutes in a daily rant was enough to talk about this. But today I had mentioned how I had gotten some certified mail. Some idiot wasted $5 on certified mail just to tell me to not talk about him on my YouTube channel or anywhere else for that matter, which he has no authority to tell me I can't. And I had labeled this video "Don't Question the Shepherd" for that reason, because it just made me think there are a lot of people on YouTube. They are commentators and they talk about people and situations in their commentary. You never really hear about them being sued for anything because they're not slandering these people. And mind you, the people that are being talked about are notorious for what they do or who they are, or whatever the case may be. They are actual public figures in the public domain. They are active in the public eye, so to speak. So it's not unusual for people, even just a smaller channel like mine, to have commentary about people who actually are famous. And I can guarantee you that these people who actually are famous, they couldn't give two shits and a fuck about little channels like this. And even if they do take notice, they're not going to sue somebody for slander or defamation or whatever the case may be. Because most of the commentators on YouTube are discussing people and their actions. If you are a public figure, then it's open season. You are open to public questioning and public interrogation, so to speak. You're open to that. If you're a public figure, that comes with the territory. People are going to like you, people are not going to like you. But that is the price of being a public figure. Well, there are small businesses, there are big businesses where people come on YouTube or Facebook, even Google, and they leave their reviews on the businesses, whether they be restaurants, clothing stores, supermarkets, or nonprofit organizations in this case. And they can say whatever they want, as long as it's not a lie. You don't have to like a certain individual. You don't have to appreciate the service. You don't have to like the service. You can leave your review. Now, leaving a review is not grounds to sue someone, no more than it is for me to make a video talking about an individual and their business. They can't sue me for that. If I make a video sharing my opinions and my views, it's no different. Because a nonprofit organization in the eyes of the federal government is considered a business. So, with that being said, someone out there sent me a cease and desist letter. You know who you are, you punk. Or should I say schmuck. He wasted $5 to send me certified mail with a letter with the logo of the nonprofit organization as the header of the letter. And so many words in a nutshell telling me to stop making videos talking about him or his nonprofit organization. And I'm so curious. I'm intrigued to know what makes you, said person, or your nonprofit organization, so extremely and monumentally sanctimonious that no one can challenge or question you or your practices. This is a control thing. This is a narcissistic way of trying to gaslight people, trying to silence people, putting people in fear that they won't speak out or question things or challenge things. I'm not in fear of anything. Anybody who's been following my channel, subscribed or otherwise, knows that there was a specific individual who I've spoken about profusely on this channel. And I have a right to. If you want to hoist yourself up as a public figure and you pull yourself up at the bootstraps of actual famous people, you know, like Billy Strings, then if you're going to be called a public figure, then I think people have a right to question you because you're not actually a public figure. No one should want to join a cult. Nobody should care to join a cult. You are the L. Ron Hubbard of childhood cancer awareness because people have to pay an admission. They have to pay fees in order to move up in rank. That's what Scientology is. And the specific cult that I'm talking about, that this guy knows I'm talking about, you essentially do the same thing. You have to pay for a membership fee. You have to pay a membership fee, which I think is bogus. And the letter, he stated that, oh, I caused stress and whatever, anxiety, or however he put it. I don't even remember exactly. I can't remember because I put it out of my mind for a while. But I think it's safe to say that that is a crock of shit. Because there's nothing that I can do on this channel single-handedly with videos that would deter anyone from donating to your charity or your cause, because your actions alone will deter people from giving you money to your charity. You come on Facebook, you ask people for money because you're broke. Somehow you can always afford to go to Billy Strings concerts, but you're broke. Asking people for money, I find that a bit weird. But I'm not allowed to talk about that. You know, the so-called public figure who puts everything out into public domain can't be questioned because he and his nonprofit organization are so sacrosanct that no one can question them. You can't question or challenge them. You can't hold their feet to the fire for anything because everything he does and everything his nonprofit organization does is perfect. This is narcissistic behavior. Now, the purpose of this video is not to deter or to detract people from donating money to a charity, because you can give money to anybody you want. Much in the same way that I can make as many videos as I want talking about anybody I want, as long as I'm not making things up that aren't true, which would be slander, and as long as I'm, within reason. Because we are protected by the First Amendment, and we have the right to do these things. It's freedom of speech. You don't have to agree with it, and that is fine. It doesn't devalue or deny what's really going on. No one has ever questioned this guy. Why? Why am I the only one who would actually step forward and notice this person and say, hey, your narcissistic personality is really seeping over into your work. Now you have a cult where you think you are above and beyond everybody else, and you just love to control and manipulate people. And that's what he does. And he thought he'd try it again today. Another attempt at gaslighting by sending me a cease and desist letter telling me that I can't speak about him, whether it be directly or like this video indirectly. I can't speak about him or his nonprofit organization. And to that I say, fuck you. I can talk about anything or anybody I want at any given time I want. You can't scare me into silence. You can pull that crap with other people, but you fucked with the wrong guy. And I'm not that guy. So I have to ask the people, those of you who are watching this, and you blindly follow and worship this clown, why do you do it? Why don't you question him? Why don't you question this cult? It's a childhood cancer cult, but he's got other people in it. That's his front to cover up what's really going on. He is a master manipulator. He likes control. He likes to be the center of everybody's attention. And how dare you, or should I say me, question that or question him? How dare I? How dare I not? Think about it. Have a good one.